This is Lindsay, aka IGB, aka Nintendo 64. Not 64, 64. Aka the Miracle Man. Bio. This man is a legend. He'll cross you on the court, crisscross applesauce. And after he drops you, he'll freestyle and drop a diss track about you while you're still falling. Whether he's driving to the paint, clutching up late in the game. All this man gets is this guy right here. His name is Hunter, aka Hunt or Be Hunted, aka the Headhunter. Bio. He might sell cars, but he's got the drive to take any conversation to the next level. He throws gas on the fire and delivers one mean handshake. This man doesn't tire, but he keeps it rolling. But let's pump the brakes real quick. One more thing. Some may not understand, but 2 words that I can say would be Indy Hartwell. ... This guy right here. This is Joshua. Not J-O-S, J-O-S-H-U-A. J-A-S-H-U-A. Bio. Ooh la la la.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with Progression. Like and subscribe. Click that nice juicy button that you got there.
A new challenger approaches. Who could it be? Who is this character? We will find out. Continue to watch the rest of this episode. Dun, 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 dun.
Who are you?
My name's Jacob.
Jacob. I'm just kidding. Well, we know. I know Jacob. He's a wrestling fan. But anyway. we know. We know. On a serious note, I know Jacob. We used to work together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but on a serious note, we have a lot to talk about this episode, the return of AJ Lee. However, before we dive into a lot of that, a lot of the topics, Jacob, we're going to start off with, how did you become a wrestling fan, man?
Well, Josh, I've been a wrestling fan since, 2004.
2004.
Good old John Cena, when John Cena first made his debut, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Basically, growing up, just got really into it, when I was playing the good old Nintendo 64, WCW, NWO, revenge game. So that really, I just played that ever since I was a kid, and then when I used to hang out with my friend, wrestling was always on, so I also got into it through that way. Favorite wrestler growing up was obviously John Cena. Watching his My Life movie was legit. And then Jeff Hardy really also got me into it. Thought when I was younger I could be Jeff Hardy. Did a swanton bomb, kneed myself in the eye, and gave myself a black eye. Knew that I would never be Jeff Hardy a day in my life.
True wrestling fan right here. If you don't injure yourself that way.
Who doesn't love Jeff Hardy?
We all got wrestling injuries. That's basically initiation at this point.
Man, I remember when I was younger, my brother gave me a rock bottom. Yeah, of course I'm wearing the rock stuff. But he gave me a rock bottom, and I remember our dad gave us a whooping after that due to me getting a rock bottom and chokeslammed by my brother. But, man, crazy times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
I was really gonna be concerned if you were like, my favorite wrestler is like Kane, and you're wearing all John Cena stuff. It's like John Cena got me into it. I've been real concerned.
Oh man, but on a serious note, but that's good, man. We're really great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
By the way,
Yes, sir.
it's awesome, very awesome. Makes you number 4. I know it's a little awkward right now. I'm being awkward, but it's okay.
He's had a lot of yeet juice today. I can
Had
tell.
a lot of yeet, bro.
A lot of yeet juice.
A lot of yeet. Let me shake it up. I gotta shake up the yeet. Speaking of yeeting, dude, I yeeted on my TV after that return from AJ Lee the other day. Oh my goodness. I was like, whoa, AJ is back. So what do you guys think about that?
I was at the bar, man. I was at the bar, and my buddy pops over to me and shows me his phone. He goes, "They did it." I was like, "No way, no way, they did it." And then I realized, I was like, "Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing." I didn't watch any of that SmackDown at the bar except for that return, and then I went home and watched everything else. And overall, the show was great. So that was just a highlight. But not to mean to cut you off, Lindsay.
You didn't cut me off. I was just saying grown men were acting different yesterday.
Yes, they were grown.
Yeah, my wife just walked away and went to the back room while me and my children were dancing in the living room.
Were you really skipping?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I had to catch myself there. But that,
Bro, she
oh yeah, man.
she made a lot of grown men cry.
Oh my, and like we
I had
expected
to.
it, but it didn't matter. Because
Exactly.
it's like
Exactly.
whoever would have came out that wasn't her would have got booed out of the building. A riot. Chicago would have been on fire, and I probably would have walked there barefoot, angry. Like, it had to be AJ Lee.
Oh,
But I'm feeling good, man. AJ's back. We got new seating. I feel like a president right now. So
And
Yeah.
you were the one who kind of leaked into the group chat yesterday. You're like, "Look at this, Apple Music or Spotify or something, put her theme song on there." We're like, "Man, Lindsay's
Man,
breaking
this-
it before it even happens."
man,
for real.
because there was no way they could just tarnish whoever they fill into that slot.
Mhm.
Was gonna just get booed out of the company.
Dude.
And honestly, that would probably be the first time Rhea Ripley would lose her aura if they did that. It was just like, this is my brutality. Boo!
I honestly thought she was gonna come out for a second.
Man, they would have gave Rhea the boot.
Oh,
And Rhea's
man.
awesome. That's what's crazy.
I was really banking on Bird Lady. Go Birds. I was really banking on Bird
Oh
Lady.
man.
Oh, Bird Lady would have been cooked.
And then been like, they could have set something up to get her away from Becky. Like she gets hurt backstage somehow by like Oscar or something. And then AJ comes out at the pay-per-view.
Man.
I
that
thought
would've
that's
been
where they
crazy.
were going
Honestly,
with it.
yeah.
But I'm happy with what they did.
That's the same thing I thought. I thought they were going with that, but like Rhea instead of
Rhea?
her.
Yeah.
I mean,
I really thought Rhea was gonna be coming out, and I'm like, I think it'd be stupid if they did that because they would get so much heat, especially with Rhea being like the most likable wrestler right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
It just,
That would-
when it comes to stuff like that, though, it's like, I get why they do it because of sales and stuff, but like, I like to be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, if Punk, once Punk said, and where are we? Chicago.
You
Tremendous.
knew right then and there.
I'm like, okay, AJ's back. It's just like,
Yep.
bro, leave a little suspense because we all felt like there's been times she might have thought about it, but she
Yeah.
never really followed through. So we would have never known. Maybe
Yeah.
it wouldn't happen. But once he said that, we okay, she's back. Now we just need to hear the music.
Mm-hmm.
But same with when Charlotte came back from the knee injury. Hey, she's gonna be at the Royal Rumble. Cody, he's gonna be there too. It's like,
Exactly.
I get it, but at the same time, like sometimes you don't need to tell everybody. I mean, everyone already figures it out through the internet anyway.
Most definitely.
But
I agree.
hey, whatever.
I mean, it's just like whenever they're promoting the like Royal Rumble, it's like the ones who are out there adamantly saying I'm winning it and that they're highlighting are the ones that they're not gonna win it. I remember there was one Royal Rumble where it was like Rock, Big Show, Rikishi, X-Pac. Like all these people had a stake to actually win the match. You didn't know who would win, and then I think The Rock won that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that was a generally shocking winner. But then when it's like Cody's making a big announcement about being in the Rumble, and Charlotte's making a big announcement to be in the Rumble, and it's like nobody else really did. Like, there's two clear favorites here.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then it's like those, unpredictable ones too. It's just, all right, with last four, it's like, I don't know who's going to win type of deal compared to when it was obvious Cody was going to win. But
Yeah.
if this past year, who was like the final 3 or 4?
It was like
It
Cena.
was.
Cena, Jay,
Yeah, and Logan Paul.
Wasn't Punk in there towards the end, kind of?
Yeah, Punk was in there too.
I really thought it was gonna be Cena.
Yeah,
we all
I
thought so.
had
We all
I had
thought so. We all
I had
thought
Punk
so.
for this one.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be in the
Yeah.
championship match.
but it was like 5 to 6 people who could legit win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just things like that keeps it unpredictable. But, AJ's back, so life is good.
I do have an
Yeah.
important question for Jacob, though.
Go ahead.
Are you like Josh and think El Grande Americana is,
I think we all know who El Grande Americano is.
He's the one and only. He's himself. Like, I don't want to hear Ludwig. I don't want to hear Gable.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not Gable. It's his own person.
Yeah.
So what is
He's
this?
already on
What is this? A handicap match?
Dude,
It's not
What
a
is this?
handicap match, but you might lose your slot because obviously this man has common sense, which is something you just don't have.
This man was speaking Spanish. Gable doesn't know Spanish.
He's pure-blooded American, not bilingual at all.
And he's got a tattoo on his neck, and Ludwig doesn't have a tattoo on his neck. So, I mean, what are we talking about here, Josh? I think the three of us. I just want to see what our standings are, the three of us now.
We may as well try it out.
I think you need
Welcome to Wrestling with Progression, with now Hunter, Jacob, and me, Lindsay, and some dude, Josh. Don't worry about him. He's just an ornament at this point.
He was just standing
They're a
outside
bunch of
the
haters.
door. He was just standing out the door like a puppy dog. We were like, you got to bring him inside for a little bit. Let him be at least slightly
what?
happy. Cut the mic.
Battery low. Get him some more yeet. All right. Battery's charged.
You know what? I don't care what y'all gotta say. Cause you know why? That's Ludwig
No.
and was Chad.
No.
Who are the other
Previously
three then?
Chad.
There was
Hey
four.
man,
See,
Screw the
that's
other
how
three.
that's how you
They're
know
not
he
important.
doesn't really know.
they're not
next
important.
Week, bro, next week you're gonna think it's Omos. Like,
I don't know, man.
he's a great luchador. He won that battle royal a couple weeks back.
Triple A legend,
Yeah.
Omos.
So you're gonna say Omos is also Grande Americana?
You're gonna say Mr. Iguana?
Why not?
Mr.
Oh,
Why
Iguana?
not?
Yeah,
Why
Mr.
not?
Iguana too.
Why not? Why not? You know what? You darn Skippy. Mm-hmm.
Next, it's gonna be that guy that Omos threw out the ring. I forget what his name is.
Oh, Microman.
yeah,
Micro
Microman. You're gonna think it's Microman.
Hey, Microman is the GOAT. I don't care what anyone says. He should be a world champion.
He should.
That video of him and Omos was
Well,
pretty
if we
funny.
go,
though.
I believe he could beat Omos.
if we go by
Give
your
him a chance,
logic,
yeah.
obviously El Grande Americano is AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Is that
I
where
wouldn't
you
put it- I
thought
wouldn't
she's
pass
been?
it.
You
I
thought
wouldn't
she was
pass it.
Wrestling under a mask?
I wouldn't put it past it
No.
at all. I could see it.
I can't see that one.
Yeah, man. I could see her doing Hurricanranas.
That's fair. A lot
I
of
could see
people
it
can.
tremendously.
Have you ever seen Kane do a Hurricane Rana?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I did.
Yeah.
That man is.
I did. Yep.
2001 Kane is built different. Just
It's back when he
Dude was
had
on
knees.
steroids.
I don't know if
Dude
that's
was jacked. He
confirmed
was
or
on
not.
steroids, but he was jacked.
I don't know if that's confirmed or not. Bro was just out there bench pressing trains or something. I don't know what he was doing, but built different.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But on a serious note, to piggyback off of that, speaking of Kane, what was your core memory for Kane?
Ooh, the whole Edge and Kane feud with Lita. I don't know why, but growing up, like that was one of the first feuds I watched. That was it. Like I remember Kane emerging
Yeah.
from under the ring during the wedding scene, grabbing him, and then he tombstoned a priest. That's
Bro,
has a lot of meaning there. But
I remember
you know,
we talked about that too. So,
Well,
what about you?
The man basically just put jumper cables on a man's testicles on TV.
yeah, that was
So,
concerning.
I kind of remember that.
It feels like that keeps you up at night, man.
Bald Kane was a menace. And that's
just
when
didn't care.
his theme song got that little change.
Yeah.
He had a slow
Yeah.
chemical.
Yeah, Slow Chemical.
Go to the theme song.
Bald Kane.
One
was
of
a
the best
menace.
theme
I
songs.
loved him.
I
Paul
think
Kane, what about you?
I definitely think I'm kind of going with him. The Kane and Edge thing was pretty good. Do you remember the whole Kane and Zack Ryder and
Bro,
Eve Torres?
The wheelchair. Wheelchair Zack.
That's definitely a memory.
No.
Won't forget.
And Zach was just doing his thing, living his life, and got put in a wheelchair for it.
Man,
And then he's like, at least I got good friend like John Cena. And here go John Cena kissing his girlfriend.
was it Eve? That's
Yeah,
right.
it was
Eve.
Eve.
Yeah.
He kicked him, hit him between the legs during WrestleMania. Yeah, menace times. That version of Kane, though, that mass version of Kane is what I'd imagine if, like, Barney was scary. Like,
Yeah.
he's not really that scary anymore. It's just he's like, Barney now has red colored eyes. Like, that's really all it looked like.
Right.
Bald Kane was a menace. Pre that mask Kane was just terrifying. And then they brought him back, and he was just like, I am Killer Barney the dinosaur. Like,
Killer Barney the dinosaur.
and then he just murdered Zack Ryder for no reason.
Oh goodness.
That's because that Kane, he was a menace a little bit, but he was there to train John Cena on how to utilize his hate for The Rock. They really just used Kane to just train John Cena and prep him for WrestleMania. Because he's like, you want to beat The Rock, you got to embrace the hate. I was like, oh, my God. Next thing you know, John Cena was all angry. I lost my friend Zack Ryder. I got Eve out here switching up,
Bro.
hopping dude to dude. Man, John Cena was about to lose it. But he embraced the hate, and what do you know? Cena won.
Speaking of Cena, man, him pulling out all of his rivals,
Oh, yeah.
finishing moves, that is lit.
I do have to say, Michael Cole called
to
it
piggyback off of that.
the spear. He called Michael Cole's the spear was Roman Reigns, but he was like pulling the head back like Edge did. So I think that was a nod to Edge,
yeah.
but Michael Cole thought it was a nod to Roman. I don't know. I could
Right.
be wrong.
Nah, I think you're right.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, that's Edge. That's not Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I don't know if you just can say it's Edge because he's in AEW. Maybe they can't
But
say
that's
that.
that's
I
just
didn't think
weird though,
about it.
because they brought up Cesaro, but then again, his name is different on AEW. But they still could have said Edge. They own, I believe they own the trademark for Edge. They just can't say rated R superstar.
I mean, he is Adam Copeland in the AEW.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Well, they did
right.
they sometimes will call people because I think they said Bryan Danielson or something on when they did the Cena like retire or like 20-year thing, and he was on like one of those video chats on the screen. I think they called him Bryan Danielson. So I think it could just be like a, hey, what do we have to call you legally versus what trademark do we own kind of vibe. But still, it was just like he was like like I know Roman's done it before because it's like a natural thing to do, but it's like I think that was more Edge than Roman. Yeah. But no, everything else was great. When he went up, I thought he was going for the attitude adjustment with that go to sleep, and I was like, oh, I see what's happening now. I like this.
No lie, I'm digging John Cena's spear.
It
looks like a hit stick.
It
looks
was
like a
solid.
hit
It was
stick.
solid compared to what I thought it would look like.
Better than certain wrestlers. I do love the Oos though, but
So who has
I
the
ain't digging his spears.
Jay Spears kind of trash. I ain't gonna lie.
who has
He kind
the
of
best
glides
spear?
in the air a little bit.
Who has the best spear?
Oh, Braun Breaker.
Definitely Braun Breaker
Yeah,
to me.
I'm not even having this conversation.
Okay.
You see the way that man speared Carlito?
Oh, don't forget, Lindsay. His
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
you gotta
it's all
start
about
tweaking first.
Braun Breaker has the hype before the spear that, like, how Goldberg was. How you just anticipated it and you're like, oh my God, someone's gonna die. And then it's like, Goldberg kills him. Well, Braun Breaker, it's the same deal. You're like, oh, okay, they're groggy. Then he gets to, and then takes the straps off. That man's dead. He's gonna die. That man's running 24 miles per hour, angry, former fullback. You know, I wish he would have made the Ravens squad. You know, he would have been an NFL player, but another story for another day.
He could have been.
And he
Could
spears.
have been on the fantasy.
He could have been on a different team. I don't like the Ravens.
Well, neither
Hey,
do I,
man.
but hey, man, whatever
Yeah,
gets
Brownie.
you in the NFL at the time. But yeah, that dude's scary. Like freaking folding people. Honestly, I think he kind of jumps more now because he's been killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no one can really take a full speed like Speed got killed at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see him back in the ring for a little while now. So it's like,
No, you will not.
Wouldn't it be great to see Jon Stewart get speared by Braun Breaker? Your favorite celebrity?
I don't like this tension. What do I not know about Jon Stewart? I know he helped Rollins.
do you have
So
the
go back.
ability to bleep?
I'm gonna stop talking.
All
Please,
right.
please go.
No.
Oh man, he's getting ready to crash out.
No, I'm not gonna crash out, bro, because I'm trying to be a good role model for the kids. I'm a father, so I just dislike Jon Stewart. That's all I will say. I'm cool.
Okay. All right.
What about you, Jacob?
What about Jon Stewart?
Yeah, I know you remember that with the whole Seth Rollins and see. It was between John Cena and Cena, yeah, for the titles. And then Jon Stewart decided to come in and just.
Wasn't that when they
I might
unified
be.
them?
They were getting ready to, I believe so.
Yeah, I think they unified him in that match.
I feel like his eye is twitching while we're talking about that moment too.
Yeah, I could feel the tension right now.
Wasn't that the match that if John Cena won, wasn't that the match that broke the record for Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I might be in the same book as Lindsay over here. We don't kind of like him.
He has no business in the ring. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't like him for that. I definitely wanted Cena to win that match, but
You know what bothered me the most about it was he went to throw the chair out of the ring and then he went, oh wait, no, I need this again, and then brought it back in here. That's what bothered me the most about that whole situation.
This dude goes out of his way to ruin John Cena's record-breaking night with the weakest chair shot BS I've ever seen. And then he's up again. Oh, where are you at now, Jon Stewart? Nowhere to be found. We could have had this moment years ago. I hate Jon Stewart, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Lindsay wants to call him a son of a. Now, back to AJ Lee. Could we say that since she's back, she revolutionized the women's division? You would say?
You want to go first on her?
I mean, I always thought she did. She was she was a diva that was kind of like an anti-diva, and then Paige ramped it up to like the max of anti-diva. But she's like, to me, she's like the Lita of that generation right there. It's like you had your Trish and like the Nikki and Brie Bellas.
Mm-hmm.
But then you had like a lot of them were more like the Tori Wilson and Eve Torres and Rosa Mendez. And it's like AJ was the Lita doing the weird stuff of the, the octopus submission thing she did. What I don't remember what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Black Widow, right? Or Widow's Peak. No, it's not a Widow's Peak. It's
Isn't it Black Widow?
Black Widow, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Something like that. Something Widow.
Yeah, it's like it's
something
like,
Widow.
I wasn't watching, Summer Rae do that at that point. So it's like, this is kind of cool. She also sometimes did like more like physically more stuff, it looked like. Like there's some rough matches. Like that Snooki WrestleMania match. Rough.
Bro, I forgot about that.
That was rough.
That's terrible.
But
that was
AJ
terrible.
brought it in and was like, she had good matches with the Bellas first, and then she was doing really, really well when Paige got up to the main roster.
Yep.
She also had Tamina by her side, and Tamina's just, like the GOAT.
Even she had that little thing with Dolph and Big E.
And
that's
Big
when
E.
we first got, well,
Yeah.
I won't say first introduced to Big E because he was still in NXT when he had the little 5 count.
Yeah.
But that's when I actually started to pay attention to Big E. I was like, who's this muscle guy just sitting there like,
Well, Josh, to jump off that
Go
thing,
ahead, Jacob.
who hasn't AJ tried to be with? She was with like
oh man,
Dolph Ziggler,
Daniel Bryan, Kane,
Pong. Was Cena ever
was
one of
Cena
them?
too?
I think
Yeah.
Cena was a part
Yeah,
of it.
Cena was part of it. And she was playing the crazy chick.
Yeah.
And she was, every time you'll say the word crazy, I'm not crazy.
It's like those high school
Like, yeah.
chicks. Those
Man,
crazy high school chicks.
we love the crazy ones.
Man. When it came to AJ, Hunter hit it right on the head, bro. It's like everyone was, and that's like the total divas era. They were really trying to pitch that stuff. And AJ's like, not really with that. I just want to chill at the crib, play some video games, and win championships.
And we're those Chuck Taylors.
And wear Chuck. You couldn't lace my Chuck Taylors. I said, "Oh man, she cooking out here." And she, you could tell the more TV time she got, the better she got in the ring.
Oh,
The
definitely.
more comfortable and
Yep.
better she got at promo work. To
Yep.
where she was freaking magnificent on the mic after a while. And it doesn't hurt to learn from CM Punk. He knows his way around the mic.
Oh,
So,
Man, it's just so crazy. Like their cadence on the mic it's just very similar. It's very similar. But go ahead. I'm sorry about that, Jacob. What were you going to say, bro?
I definitely think like AJ definitely changed the business. I mean, you look at where WWE is now than where it was back in like Trish Stratus days. I mean, big difference since then. I mean, they've definitely pushed the woman a lot further than it's ever been. Like, a lot more championships now, a lot more matches at like the big pay-per-views. I mean, you get like 2 or 3 women's matches at pay-per-views sometimes. And I feel like that all started with like AJ and Nikki and all them, and then eventually bringing in Charlotte, Becky, all them. So I definitely think it's definitely changed WWE for like ever now.
Right. So speaking of which, too, I'm sorry. I know you want to say something, Lizzie. So would you say like AJ would be the pioneer, or would you say that Trish Stratus and Lita were the pioneers for that women's division? Yeah, I hate to put that.
I know. I mean, Trish Stratus and Lita definitely started like the main people for a while. But I don't know if they were the. I mean, that's tough. I want to say they definitely changed the business too, but in their own way. I don't know. They were. It's different from where it was back then to now.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree.
To go right off of that, like there were during Trish and Lita's era, like there were good women's wrestlers. Like Victoria is really good. Holly, but they're not showcased as much as Trish and Lita were. Where it's like in certain eras, it's like Mickie James is I think the last one of that era, because she starts going into like that right before Divas era. It's like Mickie James is the start of that into the end of it, and it's sad to say about Mickie and Beth because they're the 2 like really really good ones, and even Michelle McCool. But then they were getting the really bad storylines, like the Piggy James angle, and then the
my goodness, I remember that.
I remember like they would start bringing in women to manage people, and then their feuds would just be like, oh, we're fighting because we're just managing each other, and then that like built like a 6-month feud. Like I remember growing up, like Deuce and Domino versus Kendrick and London, and it was Ashley and I think Cherry. They feuded forever.
That's crazy that you remember that, man. I forgot all about Deuce.
I don't remember them feuding with anyone else but those 2.
That is crazy.
I forgot about Kendrick and London. I used to love watching them. When I used to play WWE games, they were always the tag team I went with.
And always pick their ring entrance.
Right.
They run into the ring.
I think I made Kane and Big Show have that entrance at one time together.
What were you going to say, Lizzie?
It was a little time period, though, because you think about it, Lita, Trish, and then obviously Victoria, Molly Holly.
Yeah.
But then right after them, it was kind of a dead spot.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I
Beth,
agree.
Michelle McCool, they kind of carry what they could carry.
Yeah.
But then it got to the point where, okay, who's next up? And it took AJ a little bit, but she stood out, in that moment and kind of carried the aspect because they were trying to push the diva narrative.
Yeah.
And she wasn't really with that. So after carrying it, the next thing you know, okay, AJ kind of hits the door. But by the time AJ hits the door, that's when, as you mentioned, Paige and, next thing you know, Becky and everyone kind of follows up after that. So I feel like AJ was crucial to carrying it when it needed to be carried. Because no one else could do it the way that she did it at that time.
Yeah.
Just because they weren't there yet. They didn't have the guns. They didn't have the ammunition.
Yeah. That's a great take, bro.
I think the best way to describe it is, when you have 2 people in the ring, like when Jay and Jimmy are hitting each other and they go, yeet, no yeet. AJ is that first yeet punch. Then you get the punch of, a lot of the Total Divas era. Then it comes to the next punch with Here Comes Paige. And then you get another one where it's like now women's matches are only like 4 minutes on Raw.
Yeah.
Then you get that final where you start kicking it overdrive. Boom, here comes the debut of these ones. Here comes the debut of, Charlotte and Becky and Sasha. And then boom, here comes the Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Sonya Deville. It's like that's when they start hitting their punches and then it starts going.
Heck, we can't even forget about Naomi too. When she first went heel.
Yeah.
She was also carrying a little bit of a load too during that time with Tamina, and that's when she introduced Sasha Banks eventually.
Yeah, and who would have thought one of the Funkettes would become as big as she's become?
The Funkadactyls.
Oh, Funkadactyls, that's what it is.
No, you're good.
Well, one did.
What happened to the other one, Cameron?
She's somewhere.
She was at the Royal Rumble like a couple years ago.
I remember that.
She was doing some stuff in AEW too. Like I think like not early on, but parts of the COVID era. But like AJ really is that, you know, she breaks through that Total Diva. She's not on the Total Divas show. She's not, you know, she's not going crazy on social media where it's like all of these things are happening. And the Total Divas era isn't a total, like, it was terrible because out of it you get Chelsea Green, who started watching wrestling because of Total Divas. So there are good things that come out of it.
That's true.
But it's just like she was the one that was like, she was like the Undertaker. He never broke character and never went out and did public appearances. You know, everyone loved him. We're like, we love this person because they're not like everyone else. And that's what AJ was.
I agree. And you think about it, some of the women now, like Roxanne Perez, like that is kind of built like the AJ Lee stature, Liv Morgan. It kind of, I definitely can say it inspired them. And were you going to say something, Jacob? Okay. It seems like you wanted to say something.
I mean, without AJ, do you get Liv Morgan? Do you get, you know, Ivy Nile? Do you get, you know, the Alexa Blisses?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, I think Alexa Bliss is the perfect, like, I think if AJ kept going, she could have become like an Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Or could have transformed into a Liv Morgan. And it's like I think those two specifically have a lot to thank AJ for.
And the wild thing is we can actually get that matchup
now,
which is, they're going to cook.
AJ was definitely that first smaller build to actually look believable in the ring.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I say early Liv, it wasn't as good as her work now. Mm-hmm. But that also just shows her improvement over the years.
Most definitely.
But like AJ Lee in the ring, it, you know, looks like she's believable in beating somebody up.
Yeah.
You know, and then next thing you know, you have the Livs and then the Roxannes. And now you're able to find that build that are awesome in the ring. But it really started with AJ. I can't really think of too many smaller women that were really doing that because like Trish wasn't as athletic, I don't think, as AJ. Yeah. No, I take that back. She was doing handsprings.
Trish was like a fitness model beforehand. But that smaller build, not really. It's like the only one you could really think of is Molly Holly. Maybe she's really the only of the smaller girls who were very front and center because they did the 5'7", 5'8" like swimsuit models. Those were the ones who were being hired. Because it'd be really weird if you hired somebody who's 5 foot in that era and then somebody who's like 5'10". It's gonna look like she's gonna murder them.
Right.
Could we consider Layla as kind of like that?
Yeah, she's kind of in that same vein, but she comes after the Trish era. Layla comes in during that like Michelle McCool, Beth Phoenix, like the end of Candice Michelle and that kind of like that group, and then it comes and she joins in that group.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think another one who needs to be praised on top of that is Alicia Fox. Like,
how many people talk about her?
Like, she was always really good in the ring. She has a great Northern Light suplex. Like,
yeah.
But she was brought in as like she was cheating on Edge with Vicky Guerrero. So it was like weird. But I remember every time I saw her in the ring, it was like she does fine. She's not bad at all. And it's just, I think she could have been somebody who really could have excelled if she came in like a couple years later.
Yeah,
for sure.
But I think that's another one of those women who get undershadowed where Alicia Fox is really good. Like,
I agree. She doesn't get as much respect that she should.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that I feel like should have got pushed a little bit more than they did. Like, I thought not Sonya Deville, I thought Shayna Baszler would have been a very good wrestler, but they kind of just didn't do nothing with her. They didn't push her like I thought they could, especially with the background she had, the MMA.
Exactly.
They train wrecked her when she bit someone's ear off. That was when like the whole crowd was like, "What?" This lady who has been undefeatable in NXT for years, and her first thing she does on the main roster is rip someone's ear off. What is going on?
Inspired by Mike Tyson, man. You know.
I get it. They're both very intense, very physical. You know, like aggressive. You know, with fighting and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do Mike Tyson and Shayna Baszler have in common beyond that?
It's just so crazy though how it's just in NXT she was really unstoppable. Her match is really good. She doesn't do anything flashy, but it's like she was believable and she was vicious in NXT. But then
it's like same with like, I wouldn't say like back then, but like now, I feel like they kind of not doing much with Asuka as much as they could. like she should be like one of the ones in the title picture, and they kind of have her like as a mid-carder when she was like what undefeated for how long?
Until she got beat by Charlotte Flair in WrestleMania.
Like
they're starting to do something.
Let's just see what Papa H is cooking up with Asuka right now, because
that storyline.
I definitely like the way Triple H is.
You got the storyline kind of cooking up to where Asuka's kind of taking back control.
Yeah.
Pushing Kyrie around, pulling her everywhere like, you're with me. Quit talking to EO right now. Or kind of trying to bully and strong-arm EO and kind of run things again.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that should be the case. She's freaking Asuka.
Yeah.
Like, so we'll see how that develops to where it turns into maybe a Asuka EO feud, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Kyrie doesn't want to get in between it. Or maybe they all three go at it.
Yeah.
Maybe you sprinkle in Rhea just because you can do anything with Rhea and it'll turn out fine. Who knows? But my point being, you can see Asuka has a direction now.
Yeah.
So let's just see where that goes.
Yeah.
And where it takes her.
Yeah.
I was watching an older clip of William Regal. It was at it was at some kind of thing where it was before I think he had just signed with AEW. He was talking about it when he got released. He was like, I wasn't as upset with it because I saw the direction everything was going and I was getting burned out. And he's like, and the biggest thing that was holding us back was people in NXT weren't translating to WWE. So fans stopped caring about those people.
Yeah.
And like when William Regal, who is, I mean, he's a genius. There's a reason he's been in the wrestling business for so long. He's a genius. Oh, yeah. When he can notice it and you're not listening to that guy, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. It's like how many people from NXT came up and were like, what happened to them? DIY was like one of the greatest tag teams down there. Then they moved him up for a little bit, and then they were like, we're going to move you back down to NXT. And then we're going to move you back up. And then they've kind of been like, I still root for them because I like them, but it's like, I thought they would be like champions right now. Like they would be running the companies, especially how they were in NXT.
Even Pete Dunne, too, for a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of don't do nothing with him no more. Like even like Motor City Machine Guns, they brought them over from TNA, and they won the title like very first night, I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
But since then, I mean, they put them in some matches, but I want them to have the titles. Like I mean, Wyatt 6 is cool.
Agreed.
But I feel like if anyone dethrones Wyatt 6, it should be like maybe Motor City Machine Guns or something.
Yeah.
That's good.
I definitely will say SmackDown's tag division is so much better than Raw's.
So stacked.
Yeah, that's
so
what
stacked.
I'm saying too. Is they gotta even it out. That's the only thing they're missing on Raw. The New Day's just sitting there with their black gear on, crying and mourning the death of the Raw tag division. And it's just like, man, they need some new tag teams. Well, not even new tag teams. Just you have all the best tag teams on one show.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the last time I even seen the War Raiders. I think they in Cater.
Dude, I honestly forgot about them, dude.
They,
and the thing is, they're
they
great
just
in the
fought the
ring.
other
Yeah,
day.
they were
fought with
just
Penta the other
Oh
night.
yeah, they
Yeah,
were
they're
with
just-
Penta.
Penta and
Speaking of
the
Penta,
War Raiders.
my fault for interrupting. What happened to his brother?
His brother's on SmackDown
Yeah,
with
he's
But
Andrade.
they're not
he's-
using him.
He's
But-
tagging with
Andrade. But
I think
what
they need to
happened
move
to him?
Phoenix over to Raw and pair him and Penta. That's what I think. That's
Yeah.
what I was hoping for when they brought Ray Phoenix over.
I
I was like, they
it would
should
make a
put
lot
him
more
with
sense, though.
I think the biggest problem you have is you have a lot of talent right now. What do
Yeah.
you do with all this talent? This is probably the most talented the divisions have been in a very long time. I mean, just look at their main card alone. I mean, they had a match for the title with LA Knight, Jey Uso, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins.
That was a great match.
Who
too.
do you take out of that match, and where do you put them? Like, they all had to be in there, but not every championship match can be a fatal 4-way or a fatal 6-way.
Exactly. Agreed.
But you have so much talent among two shows, and you can't move into NXT because NXT is also using TNA, and it's like you get Obafemi, and Joe Hendry is just say his name, and he's just there.
Oh my God, that was hilarious, bro.
I thought he was
Did
going to appear.
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, on NXT.
And Hank and Tank, he's
Yeah.
getting choked. He's like, no one's gonna save you. Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears.
That's the spoiler to the next Marvel ending movie.
Oh my God. Bro, but I was just sitting here thinking, because I know you brushed over it, NXT talent, you know how they weren't translating, and William Regal, and I was just thinking, like, Sami Zayn has the U.S. title, so I don't think they're going to go back and send it to the MFTs or anything like that. I think Melo going to get it, bro.
Yeah.
They should push Melo
I think
more,
they're giving little
agree.
hints of he's trying to break out and go after the title, just like they did this last week. He wanted to talk to brain fart. General manager.
Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis. I got you.
I
Nick
appreciate
Aldis.
it. But Nick Aldis about the U.S. title, and Miz interrupted and got the title or the tag opportunity.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Melo's
Yeah.
going to, sooner or later, they're going to branch off from the Miz. He's going to go after that U.S. title, and I think Melo can do it.
I think it'd be great if they just had like with Sammy. Sammy is such a great character. He's great in the ring. What I would like with Sammy right now is he's been feuding with everyone for a while now. Just let Sammy not feud with anyone. Let him do this open title match thing.
That would be smart.
He'll
Yeah.
be great in the ring with anyone. And you could throw him in any week with Carmelo, The Miz. And then you go to the pay-per-view and it's like, oh, Penta answered the challenge. Or
Joe Hendry answered
answered the challenge. And nobody would be upset because you don't need Sammy, because Sammy's just going to put on a good match with everyone. I mean, that's what Sami Zayn is at this point, is he can wrestle a broom and be fine. Just let him go out there and then you give highlights to Carmelo, who it's like, he just got a title shot opportunity, and he came up close, and he couldn't win it. Then it just builds him up a little bit more. He didn't get him this time. Maybe Carmelo will get him next time. Like, been a lot better if Cena's didn't end to Del Rio, but that could have been what Cena did and done it with somebody else. Like, if
I agree.
If Sammy had not gotten hurt and he won it, then you just sent Sammy to the moon. This guy who had been having great weekly matches with everyone just beat Cena. Now he's the champion. Let him hold it for a couple months, and then you give a little bit more rub to him.
Yep.
It's like that's what Sammy could do right now, and he doesn't need to feud with anyone. Just let him go have good matches.
I agree, man. That's really good. And speaking of Carmelo, though, too, what if they were to do, like, let's say, for example, okay, what if Carmelo, they're trying to build him into, like, a Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles type. Like, he's a great performer in the ring, but you think he would be, like, the next upcoming generation Shawn Michaels or AJ Styles?
No, I don't think he fits that archetype.
Performing wise,
Yeah, he's great in the ring.
Ring wise.
I just think personality and his potential. I think he could be kind of like more like a Jericho, where
that's good.
He can just be good on the mic, have good matches. He does cool stuff. You know, Jericho at the very beginning was a lot of high fly, jumpy stuff because he was in the cruiserweights.
Yeah, that's
then
true.
he became more of like, he can have a match with Big Show, and if he wins, it's not weird.
Yeah.
I think Carmelo's more on a path to that versus Shawn Michaels, where Shawn Michaels is like, if he's not in the title picture, what is he doing?
That's true. Yeah. That's a good take, man. Good take. Chris Jericho
like
may be
that.
coming back too, by the way. Possibly.
Yeah.
Have you been peeping the hints, by the way? John Cena has been emphasizing list a lot.
Where do you put Jericho?
That's the thing.
Bring
It's just
back
so
the
dang
list.
stock,
Do
man.
it for the people.
So stock.
He could probably just post like or make a book of all the people he actually wrote on the list, and people would probably buy it.
So
Hey, man,
to people that don't subscribe to our podcast, do you know what happens, huh, Josh?
You just made the list.
He gets it.
Yeah. Like and subscribe again. I'll say it again. We'll say it again. Like and subscribe. Hunter, you think they should like and subscribe?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? It's free. Just do it.
Exactly.
And if you don't do it, I'm going to cut a promo on you, and you're not going to like it.
And going back to our past or previous episodes, we're going to go one-on-one with The Undertaker, player.
They were a gimmick infringing on that one, buddy. Teddy Long's going to be here next week, and he's going to put us in a match with The Undertaker.
Oh, dang, man.
Just keep note. Jacob's an unlockable character. That means he can be anywhere at any time.
Just like Joe Hendry.
Exactly. Say his name and he will appear. If you don't subscribe, Jacob's coming for you as well.
He can do it. He can do the moonsault just like Jacob Fatu as well.
Exactly. And he could do a 450 on top of that. Better than Justin Gabriel.
This man's the reigning, defending, unlockable new character. Coming from a place in Ohio near you.
You need a certain amount of likes and subscribes to unlock more details on this man.
We don't know too much about him yet. Subscribe so we can learn more.
All you guys get are question marks.
If you don't subscribe, you just get the basic 3 guys. And You don't want us boring, bland people. You want new characters. So just subscribe.
We're all in bland white or black shirts. He's got red.
Exactly.
Just
Well,
jumps
John
off the screen.
Cena saluting at you on top of that.
They're spoiling too much. They need to subscribe to see what it is.
Oh, that is true. You got a point. So like and subscribe. It's not hard, guys. I know you see the button right there. It's nice and juicy. Nice. Nah, I know it's. You see it right there. It's not hard. Just press that thing right there. Like, it's right. I know you see it.
I feel like I'm not trying to sell the subscribe button. Just hit the subscribe button. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we're not selling it. We're just telling you to.
It's not really an option.
Yeah.
The tribal chief doesn't just get, he tells, he directs. So we're going to direct. This is not a choice.
Yeah.
You press the subscribe button. You're already here.
Yeah.
Tap it, help us out, and we good.
Exactly.
You don't, we got a problem.
Exactly. The tribal chief was on to something too. He had his ones up, so one like away, just one like away.
And you
On to the next-
keep it
next
up.
goal.
You don't subscribe. I'll go from tribal chief to tribal thief.
Exactly.
I always come on the show with one chain. I have two now.
Then he's
Don't
gonna
make
have
me
three.
get three.
Exactly.
I
Hey,
might
Jacob,
take yours.
I got a question for you, my friend.
Hey
What's up?
man, we're working together. We're not working against each other. You
Yeah,
turning into Angelo Dawkins on me, man? Is that
You
what you're
right.
trying to tell me? Trying to hit me with a steel chair?
Man,
this a
sometimes
heel
you
turn?
got to get ahead of your partners because they might stab you in the back. Here in this wrestling industry, you got the Seth Rollins of the world, the Shawn Michaels, and I'll be damned if you hit me in the back with a steel chair. We're going to have an issue. I'm doing the betraying. I got the heart for it. You too nice.
Who do I go with?
I could turn into
You
John
go with
Cena.
the right choice, Hunter. That's the choice you go with.
I'll turn into John Cena.
John Cena.
Enough is enough.
Oh, man.
Then I'll go.
Yeah,
back
sorry
into a
about
face.
that. We definitely just went off the handle a little bit.
All right, I got a question for you, Jacob.
What's up?
So, AJ, after the feud with Becky and Seth, what do we do with her?
That's actually a good question. I was actually going to bring this up. The future. What does AJ bring for the future?
Yeah.
I definitely think you have to keep her around. I don't think it should just be a one-time appearance. I feel like you got to put her in the women's division. Spice it up a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe throw her in that intercontinental title picture with Becky. Let her take her off. Push Becky to the main title. Have AJ hold that mid card for a little bit. Push some talent, and then eventually bring her up to the main.
I like that because it's like, at first I thought it was just like a temp thing, but then I seen she signed a contract. I'm like, oh, no, this is not just a one-match thing. So I was feeling that, and then not only that, I think they are going to do exactly what you said. I think if AJ is eventually going to get that Intercontinental title. And
Yeah.
then, how long the reign is, I don't know, but that'll eventually bring Roxanne Perez into the picture to where they can work together, because I can't wait for that.
Oh, I
That's
had
gonna be
another
a fire
idea
feud.
for
That's
that.
gonna
Go
be a
ahead.
fire feud.
I thought that AJ, after Becky feud, I don't know the amount of time that the one person in the Judgment Day I'm talking about is gone, but I don't remember how far Liv's gone. I think Liv should come back, and Roxanne and Raquel are now like, no, we don't want you back. We're doing great without you. And then AJ will help Liv take down the Judgment Day. You get her in there with Roxanne. Dream match. They don't, and she's tagging with Liv. Liv influence, like.
You only live once.
Yeah. And then from there, she could set up with, other people like the Rheas. I don't think a lot of people want to see AJ versus Rhea, but the star power there alone would be a good match. So.
But it makes you think, though, will they actually have someone be a heel during that
Yeah.
face-off between Rhea and AJ? That's the
now
thing,
that I
though.
think about it, though, because of how strong Rhea Ripley is, they could probably have so many different things they could do in that match, just because of AJ's size.
That is true.
Yeah.
That would be fire, too.
So it's interesting. It's similar to how EO's a bit lighter too,
Yeah.
and they pull off magnificent things. Now I'm not saying AJ's EO, because EO's on a freaking roll right now.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best, if not the best, on the planet. So
Dude,
EO's EO, but still, it's just a lot of things you can do with that weight difference.
Does Raw have too many, like, faces and SmackDown have too many heel women?
Honestly, SmackDown doesn't have enough.
Heels?
No, just like women,
Women
in general.
Well, yeah. I mean, they are the shorter show typically, but they do still have a good amount. You got Chelsea over there. Michin and Julia had a really good match last night. And then they just brought who's with Julia now?
I feel so sorry for Mishan, by the way.
Is it
Kiana James.
Kiana James. Okay. So you have them. You have All a Secret Hervis,
Yeah.
Tiffy, Charlotte, and Alexa. But
you're
are
right.
they on both shows because they're the tag champs? Or
Technically, but
I know they were on the show last night.
Yeah.
Because they had the backstage segment where Alexa brought out Lily. But I think they have a good amount, but I feel like they have a lot of like heels. Like I think you have Julia and I already forgot who she's with.
Yeah.
You have the Secret Hervis. Tiffy is like playing like a tweener. It feels like. Like I feel like the crowd love her because she's Tiffy, but she's also like kind of being like, I'm the pretty blonde girl, and which is not always a recipe for success.
Right.
And then Charlotte can be a heel if she wants to be, or a face. It depends. But she's with Alexa, so she's a face right now.
Yeah, I'm loving the tandem between
Yeah.
Alexa and Charlotte.
Yeah, it's made
really
me
good.
been
It's
like-
going really good.
And it's making me think I like seeing Charlotte every week.
Yeah.
But then on Monday, it's like Io, good. Rhea, good. Lyra, good.
Yeah.
And then I guess Roxanne and Raquel are bad.
Yeah.
Becky, and then Asuka. Like,
They got some firepower over there in Raw.
yeah, they got a good power, but like I feel like there's a lot more like women you want to cheer for than Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That's
also
true.
have B-Fab on SmackDown, even though she's just managing, but if they throw her in a match, she's fine.
She's not that bad in the
Yeah,
ring,
that's what I'm saying.
which is crazy. I
And then
think
you-
she should get utilized a little more.
My
What were you
thing
gonna say?
is they can't be doing the B-Fab Street Profit thing, man.
That was just random when they just
I-
put her back.
I
on
just
the
don't like
Profits.
it because you utilize that for people that can't talk for themselves.
Yeah.
Angelo's pretty solid on the mic now too, and we already know how Montez Ford is on the mic.
that dude has
So then
it.
so then it's just like, and B-Fab, and it's not her fault. It's just we know they can talk, so you're just here. Good job. Like, why are you here?
Speaking of which, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Oh
My fault,
no,
bro.
it really just felt like, and I mean, heck, it is his wife, Montez Ford, Bianca. You don't even go here. Why are you here? Like, go back with Michin and do your thing. But they really don't need her there. I mean, maybe to even things up with the Wyatt Six, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be funny if she joined the Wyatt Six. They need a female talker.
Oh man,
Oh, we forgot about Jade Cargill. She's on SmackDown.
yeah, I
Yeah.
skipped past her intentionally.
Now, do y'all think
Oh.
eventually, do you think Alexa Bliss joins the Wyatt Six?
She will eventually. Probably not now.
No, I want B-Fab to join
Yeah.
now.
But
Don't give WWE any ideas.
You could be right. I mean, it's always there.
it's always there.
Because Alexa, even though she's doing her own thing with Charlotte now, she still has everything that has the ties to that experience.
She has that doll still.
Lily still.
Yeah.
The pain on the jacket. I mean, part of it, it's an homage to Bray Wyatt in of itself anyway.
Yeah.
So she always has that tie. Now, how will she come into play? Well, we know the Wyatt Six is not going to mess with her because she was cool with Bray.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that'll play end of itself later. It's just not time yet because they're cooking with Charlotte and Alexa. You can pull that card anytime and the people are going to love it. So they're just holding on to it.
I agree.
See,
And it's,
Yep.
I think with Alexa, eventually she may turn on Charlotte with joining the Sixes. Because you think
Yeah.
about it, the Sixes, they're heels right now.
Yeah.
And eventually, like you talked about, I believe it was a few episodes
Yeah,
ago.
we did.
And Charlotte may open up a little more with Alexa, let her guard down. Then next thing you know, Alexa does something. Either she may turn or she's going to turn in a way.
And I would
That
say,
was
and I don't mean to interrupt, but just feeding off of that is,
Yeah.
when we're talking, we're seeing week by week. Hey, you just need friendship. You need to embrace friends. Embrace your friendship. And Charlotte's kind of breaking the doors down, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Now they're champs right now. Everything's good. But what happens when they lose the titles?
Yeah.
Maybe Charlotte's that one. Hey, it's all right, Alexa. We'll get them back. but then they don't get them back. Or maybe they lose. They hit some bumps, some hills and valleys.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlotte's like, you know what? But we can keep at it. And then next thing you know, Alexa's that one that turns on her. Because we know Alexa can pull it off. She can.
Oh, most definitely.
Now, Charlotte doesn't do her usual go back to bad, Charlotte, I'm the queen and all that stuff. But now people feel bad for Charlotte. Like, man, Charlotte's never been this way before.
Exactly.
Finally trusted someone for the first time in her career, all the way. And for that to happen, now we root for Charlotte.
Exactly.
And Alexa's perfect for it.
And just imagine, too, we notice how Bo is going around, just
he's scouting.
He's scouting.
They're
I wouldn't
definitely all
necessarily
scouting.
say he's being like how Karrion Kross was, but he's scouting. He's creating a little rift. So I think he's definitely going to get involved with the Alexa and Charlotte thing. Bo is going to be like, don't forget who you are. So
peeping around the corner, trying to fight these urges, my brother.
Your blood is boiling. Oh my god. Oh boy.
See, I was thinking the Charlotte Alexa breakup more like Shad and JTG. Like Charlotte just big boots Alexa and starts beating the crap out of her, because then you'd make Charlotte even more megally hated. And can you make Charlotte any more hated?
Man, I remember when Shad first turned heel, it was just on a Titron, it was just him beating up JTG the whole time.
Man, he had one highlight after he turned heel.
Yeah,
remember that time I beat up JTG? Go ahead, Hunter. Sorry.
Didn't he change his wrestling gear from the jeans to he was wearing biker shorts or something? And this looks so weird. It was like this looks so weird.
Oh man. But back to the subject matter at hand. I know we were talking about the Profits a little bit too, but speaking of B-Fab, I think Angelo may be the one to turn on Tez, and I think B-Fab may end up going to Dawkins, and he's going to be one of those top heels. I think what if they're working that in, you think?
I could see that happening, and here's why. Okay, B-Fab sides with Dawkins. They become the heels.
Yeah.
I had to drop the dead weight. B-Fab, I see it too. Blah, 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 blah. And then next thing you know, Montez Ford is having a tough time.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to come back from their hand injury. We all know that is Bianca Belair.
Yep.
You not going to lay your hands on my man? Take the earrings off. And now, all of a sudden, Bianca's wailing off on B-Fab. And we know B-Fab ain't got no work for Bianca. That ain't happening. So, next, they might one-up them on that. But I can see it now, because Bianca be doing the sassy take the earrings off thing. This ain't get the riling up. Next thing you know, you got a feud just like that.
We're getting all the husband-wife combos in WWE then.
Honestly, what if they are trying to build that up? You really think about it.
Mixed tag division?
Yeah, mixed tag division. Put a title in there. But kind of going off the...
They tried to do something similar, didn't they, not too long ago?
They did the mixed match
challenge.
Yeah.
But then everyone kept getting hurt, so then you had, pair-ups that were just made no sense.
Yeah, it was who was AJ with?
AJ Styles?
Naomi. AJ Styles, I think, was with Naomi.
No, Jimmy was with Naomi. AJ caught Naomi.
Oh, he was with Charlotte. I believe.
No, he was
AJ.
with
Alexa?
Was it Asuka?
I know Miz
Asuka was with Miz. Asuka was with Miz.
I remove that because Miz was like, what the hell are you doing?
Rusev was with somebody super weird. He wasn't with Lana.
Yeah, I remember AJ caught Naomi because she tried to springboard or dive outside the ring on him. Mm-hmm. AJ caught her. Jimmy, get your hands off my wife. What's wrong with you?
I remember that.
Man, I'm just like, oh my God. But I will say, as far as these couples coming to the WWE, honestly, not just couples, just period. People are returning, and it seems like they're just coming back to the WWE to be happy. Remember Brock came back and we were like, Heyman is just like Cowboy Brock. Brock looks like he's having fun for the first time ever.
He almost flipped a wrestling ring with a tractor. Of course he's having fun.
Yeah, Flip the freaking ring with a tractor. He's having a ball. Brock Lesnar's having fun.
Can anyone in human history ever go, I took a tractor down to a stadium full of 70,000 people and flipped a wrestling ring with a tractor? No, but Brock Lesnar can.
Yeah, exactly.
He could do anything.
And I mean, heck, even with AJ's return, like you could see Punk's face just being just legit.
He genuine happy.
And like Punk in the other company wasn't really happy he's miserable bag. I mean, he has natural bags under his eyes, but it was bad.
That dude
when
always
he was there. I'm working with children. I hate it here. Get me out of here. All right, fine, you could go. Thank God.
But now,
yeah. So then now he's happy. Seth and CM Punk, at the end of the day, they're professionals. They know how to work. As much as they hated each other or whatever the case may be, they know how to work with that.
Yeah, shout out to WWE for for the wrestlers in WWE. I'm not saying in any other promotions. They're very professional. If you really hate or dislike someone, they still work together to find common ground because they're making money.
It's so many people that didn't mesh or have their disputes. Charlotte, Becky, at the end of the day, you're pros. Go ahead and just at least make good business. That's we don't really mention them much, but Vince.
Yeah.
That dude didn't care about it. I don't care. Make money. It's just like,
gotta do what you gotta do.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I know, Jacob, you wanted to say something too. Yeah. We were going.
No,
I think I was
you good.
when we were talking about the Street Profits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they decide to split up, I just hope it doesn't turn into like an Otis and Tucker thing where like Otis basically still gets used. Tucker's not even in the WWE anymore. I hope they don't go that route where they don't use one and end up firing them or anything like that.
I'm about to have my Jon Stewart crash out right now.
Like, I'm hoping they don't do that. Because, like, Tucker, like, take out Otis. And then you really didn't do anything with Tucker after that.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it's not going to go down that route. I think Triple H is better than that. I definitely do think Montez Ford will succeed at the high level. I've always wanted him to have a solo career, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for that minute when I think Dawkins was out, Montez was doing that solo a little bit.
Yeah.
He was looking good. I mean, that dude can wrestle. And even Dawkins can wrestle, too. Like, for how big that dude is,
I
moves
agree.
that he does,
I agree.
it's kind of crazy.
And the thing
I'm hoping for the best for them in the future, though.
Yep. And the thing is, too, I think, let's say if this was Angelo Dawkins 5 or 6 years ago, he wouldn't be ready for a singles title or be a singles competitor. But now I think he actually would be solid. He would be way better off than how Tucker was actually treated when he left Otis, honestly.
That's what I'm hoping for, because it's definitely with Triple H being involved. I mean, I think when Tucker and Otis broke up, wasn't Vince still in charge? That explains a lot why that didn't.
I'm real interested and excited because if Tez goes solo, obviously, or the other way around, it's more so Dawkins goes solo.
There's going to be something.
I can't wait for Tez to be able to cut promos on singular wrestlers instead of them doing the tag thing, because I know he can talk. And I know he can embarrass some people on the mic and just talk trash. And it's similar to how The Rock used to be, how you couldn't wait for him to talk on what kind of jokes he has, one-liners, things of that nature.
Yeah.
And, I want to see what he has there. Now, if he falls short, that's on him.
Yeah.
But, as long as he has the opportunity presented, take that opportunity.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. What about you, Hunter? What's your perspective?
Just still upset about the Otis Tucker situation. Okay, hold on.
You see what you do, Jacob?
Hold on. Let's put it in the mindset of this. They can't have an Otis Tucker situation. Otis was on such this rise, is doing the whole feud with Mandy Rose, the whole Royal Rumble. Like, that got such a big pop when she falls out of the ring and Otis catches her. Otis is on this rise. He's going up. He's up and up. COVID happens. Then they do the Money in the Bank in the corporate office.
Right.
First off, that's such an awesome idea. How many times as a kid you were like, dude, what if you could just fight in an office building? There's so many weapons and stuff. Such a cool idea. They murder Rey Mysterio. They throw him off the top of the building.
Yeah, he literally.
I was just about to say that.
Gone. Never to be seen again until like the next night for some reason. But then Otis wins. And it's like he was going. He just wasn't there yet. And then instead of just like having him be like, oh, he He gets screwed by like another wrestler because he tries to cash in early or something.
Mm-hmm.
Tucker just turns on him and makes him lose it to The Miz. And The Miz is just a setup for Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
So you derailed all of Otis's momentum for Bobby Lashley. Not saying Bobby Lashley didn't deserve it. Lashley. But he didn't need to derail Otis to get to there. He was already an ECW champion, already is a serious threat to the world champion. You derailed Otis, and then he just disappeared, came back with Alpha Academy, and then he had that like 2 cool months with Gable, and then he's gone again. Tucker just like after he turned away, he pretty much got snapped by Thanos. He was gone too. Like
that storyline though with Mandy Rose,
that
Otis, that was actually kind of interesting.
That was huge.
I want to know if it would have been different, maybe if we didn't go in the COVID pandemic. Like, would that have changed anything? Because like I feel like with fans there, it might have been a little bit different.
Right.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have went throughout they did.
That was such a big
insane.
pop at Rumble. Imagine that at Mania when all that happens.
Dude, it's like, and then I was thinking about, since we were talking about that Money in the Bank, those cinematic matches, not all of them, but some of them were cooked.
Fire.
Yeah.
Like, remember they were fighting in Vince's office and he just had to be in the office?
Yeah.
Get out of here!
And he just starts putting hand sanitizer on. Like, that's such a great concept and a fun match. And they were 2 matches were happening at the same time.
Dude, it's like, it felt like the old video games we used to play. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, Shut Your Mouth, where you're just fighting backstage, like, in front of the concession stands.
I remember.
Like, you could really go anywhere. It's just like, or the parking lot.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. But they were, like, at headquarters, like, in random rooms, workout rooms, and Vince's office. Who was it? Oscar started off at the top of like some kind of barricade, just jumped off.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this is freaking nuts. But that's the pandemonium. And shout out to the production team because that's what really made the cinematic stuff goes. Like, I like the Boneyard match too.
Oh,
like,
yep.
Otis and Nia Jax destroyed Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio got smashed and then thrown off a building that night.
But,
And then like 3 months later, he lost an eye or something. I don't know.
I remember.
Rey Mysterio had a very bad COVID.
Rey Mysterio has a very bad like career of just getting killed by so many people.
Big Show murdered him one time.
Big Show killed him. Who threw him? In? Was it Brock Lesnar?
It was Brock.
Threw him into the post.
Don't forget the great Khali
Dude,
squeezing his head.
Squeezed his head.
I'm not gonna lie. When I watched that scene like that when I was younger, I literally thought Rey Mysterio was like dead. Like,
I think a lot of people.
I was so mad. I was tearing up. I'm like, no, they did not just kill him. Like, I was getting angry.
Like, dude, I think that was all of us, bro. Like, I really thought I seen Rey Mysterio die on TV. It's just like, bro. And then I started thinking about it. Like, Rey Mysterio is kind of like Kenny off South Park, bro. It's just like, oh my God, it's Rey again. He's down. And my left knee.
You killed
my
Rey.
left knee. Like, oh man, another injury for Rey Mysterio. Anytime somebody got to make an impact, all right, what you're gonna do? You're gonna go down that ramp, full speed. See Rey Mysterio? Kill him. Kill him. Next thing you know, you got a star. Like, you got to think, thrown off a building. Seth Rollins tried to blind the man.
Great
Eddie
call.
Guerrero brainbusted the guy on some steps. Like, dude.
Don't forget Kane. Don't forget Kane. He can get some crazy.
Don't get started on Kane.
About to leave wrestling, Batista saying we're not friends anymore.
Man, I'm going to rip your head off. Dave, please, no. Ah! You're supposed to be my friend. Ah! Like, dude.
His son coming to his house on Thanksgiving and getting arrested because he beat up his dad with his actual mom and his mommy in the house with him. Oh
my
And
God.
still the worst thing to happen to Rey Mysterio is winning the WWE Championship just for John Cena to go, lol, mine again, in the same night.
Right? Oh, my
You really think about it. Jeez, right?
Man.
We love him.
No,
Kevin Nash lawn darted him at a trailer. I still see that all the time.
Bro, oh my God. Well, hold on. Now that I think about it, next person who dies all the time, Javon Evans, he freaking gets killed every week too.
Oh my goodness, man.
Dude,
Obafemi tossed that man.
Obafemi just
Oh
picked
my
up
gosh.
this man and said, "Your night is over." Huh. Crash, dead. And then he was already dead. He rolled him into the ring. He's limp. No, not enough pain. Boom! He fell all on his neck, unconscious. I'm like, please stop. He's like, what, 20? 21?
Yeah.
That's a long career ahead of him. And every week I see this dude get freaking launched through a table. They're like, what's next? A trailer? Parking lot brawl? It was just like a semi-truck. Javon! Boom. Then he'll be back next week being bouncy again.
I watched the best of NXT for 2025 compilation. 90% of it was Javon Evans getting launched out of the ring into the announcer stable.
Absolutely.
And that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, what guy can we lift that's light enough to actually make it to the table? Javon Evans. Oh, but you think you can make it? I can make it. I am the ruler. Javon, you ready? Screw it. Let's do it.
And so for the new viewers that are watching and they're anyone that's unfamiliar with Obafemi, he's not the ruler. He's the wula.
He is the ruler.
The wula. Got to get it right. Go ahead and continue.
There's nothing to continue. It's like passing the torch of who's gonna get killed for the next 20 years of their career, and he's like 21, so he has 20 more years of death, of just constant getting thrown through table. Oh, can't wait until Javon's in the elimination chamber.
Oh man!
He's gonna
my
get
goodness.
destroyed.
Oh my gosh!
He's gonna have some highlights, but you got to think. Ray's always gotten killed, and then he kind of passed the get killed torch to Shelton Benjamin, who gets thrown through a freaking ladder every ladder match.
Even Funaki doesn't even get killed as much.
Yeah, no. Funaki was more so like a backstage death. Like he's just like, "Hey, nice to meet you. I am Funaki." Boom. Funaki is down another week. He is unable to compete tonight. You're going one-on-one with the Undertaker, player. Oh no. I would have just took Funaki. You should have thought about that before you started injuring my talent. Now you're going to pay the price, player. Like, dog. It really is like that. Like, everybody has different forms of what they bring to the TV screen. Ray gets killed just about everywhere. In ring, out of ring. Funaki was backstage. He was in catering. He would, a lot of times he wouldn't wrestle sometimes, He's just enjoying life. I get paid good money. People love me. Great. Then someone like The Undertaker's in a bad mood. He's a face. Undertaker's always a face most of the time. He still beats up Funaki out of nowhere, probably. Funaki, man, you a good dude. Don't let nobody tell you different.
You know who else is in that same Kenny vibe? TNA Abyss. Man died every week.
Oh my God. That was like the Abyss was like the only big man that would get killed just as much.
He was off TV
so many
for
thumbtacks.
9 months. In his first night back, they put him through a table that has thumbtacks all over it. His first night back.
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
And then who in AEW does the coffin drop?
Darby
Allin.
Darby Allin's another Kenny character. He just dies every week.
Oh my goodness. Darby.
Not care of this man to just... There's a suicide dive and then there's a Darby dive, bro, where he just missiles through the middle rope and misses just about every time and crashes into a barricade. Like, how is this man... He's going to be in a wheelchair in like the next 2 years. He's like, I would do it again.
He just a scarier version of the suicide dive than Big E did.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of people dying, like, you remember the short stint? I know Hunter probably remembers. Wrestling Society X, bro.
Yes, and everything would explode.
Oh my! People were getting slammed through exploding coffins. And wrestling match, but the ropes are electrified. Like, man, what?
This? What?
It was was it on like
they had like Bret Hart's nephew or something like that. It was like Teddy Hart or something like that.
Yeah, it was on like
MTV, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on MTV. Like if you imagine MTV had wrestling.
Yeah. It was like some kind of
So it's like
souped
backyard
up
wrestling?
ECW, huh?
So it was like a backyard wrestling, or was it? Like,
No, it was ring. But
it
that
was like how Lucha Underground, like it kind of that atmosphere where it's
Yeah.
not a huge arena or anything, but it's nice and like lit.
Oh
But then it's like, all right, we're gonna add ECW to it, but we have a budget now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman
Okay.
isn't mortgaging Tommy
Okay.
Dreamer's credit card this week. We can afford for explosions.
And dude, it's like that was the first time. And random shout out to, but Black Tornado, bro.
I don't remember their names. I just remember
God, Black
the explosions.
Tornado he was basically like a pimp, like a black dude with an afro, bro. And he'd just go around, it's the smack. Like, just smack people. And then next thing you know, somebody hit him with a low blow, kick him in the nuts. You can't hurt his balls. That's the Black Tornado. Smack. I'm like, oh my God, bro. This dude's a freaking menace. Just type in Black Tornado. Look him up. You will not be disappointed.
After this
You hear-
podcast, look it up.
Look at it. Yeah,
Look it
after this podcast.
Yeah.
Go through the whole video
Yeah.
until the video stops itself. Don't just skip past. Tune in all the way to the end.
Just don't skip the ad either. Let's let it run through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most
You can learn about Tide in Spanish. I don't know why I always get Spanish Tide commercials.
I get Spanish commercials all the time, but hey,
If you want to learn about Tide in Spanish, just let that roll. It's very interesting. I have it memorized sometimes.
Man.
Oh man, not the Tide.
Escúcheme, Alejandro, Armando, Estrada.
He signed a legend contract. He's technically signed with them right now.
Oh
That
man,
is crazy.
So did Kelly. She just signed a Legends contract.
That's crazy.
holla holla.
Barbie Blank. That is such a goat name. That is
Yeah.
a real life name. Why is she Kelly? Sorry.
Yeah, I would have just rolled with the government.
Yeah.
Man,
It's just like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's real name is Richard Blood. Man could have been Dick Blood. Just saying. That would have been goated.
I don't even think that's PG.
I wasn't going PG there.
Speaking of, I don't even think it's PG. Truth. Real quick.
What happened to our man?
He fell off, man. Well, I wouldn't say he fell off, but it's just I think they're trying to figure out what to do with him.
Like, they literally had this man.
They dropped the ball, honestly.
They brought this man back after WWE, like, fans were just like, we want him back. They said, okay, they bring him back. He cuts his hair in a promo on Raw, and then goes back to R-Truth in, like, a week.
Yeah.
Like, and then his best friends with John Cena
I
again.
don't
Like,
remember
what the
who
heck?
said it on the podcast. We talked about it, but one of us said, like, where do you go from here with this guy? And we didn't really have an answer, I don't think. Or if we did, it was something we were like,
we were
it was
mentioning,
talking about a
multiple
stable.
personalities and
He could have been a
multiple
stable.
personalities. But it's like, even if you do that, who is he feuding with?
It's like he's civil like that, but like if you just give me a moment. Now he's driving now. It's like, bro, two different people. I'm happy truth again. The world is beautiful. That's how it goes.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
mean, right now, they got him, feuding with Aleister Black.
Yep.
I
Like, you
thought
can't just
Aleister
have-
Black was feuding with Damian. Didn't they have a great match last night?
Yep.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, isn't R-Truth in the middle of that?
Yeah.
Like,
He is. He
Absolutely.
is.
R-Truth said, what was it? They were in, like, Dublin or something like that, but there was, like, Dublin, Ireland, and then
Dublin,
some-
Georgia.
Dublin,
Yeah,
Georgia,
Georgia.
and he's in,
Yeah.
like, Dublin, Georgia.
I
Another
didn't even
one's
know
in
there was a
Dublin,
Dublin,
Ireland.
Georgia,
My bad,
which is
dog.
crazy.
He said,
I
"My
went to
bad,
the
dog.
wrong
I went to the wrong Dublin." And then, like, I don't know. You just can't have him beat Aleister Black. I mean, like,
Yeah,
as
you
of right
can't.
now.
You can't.
Especially with Aleister Black just coming back.
I don't know.
Like,
The match from Damian and Aleister was really good last night.
They
I
did
loved
really good.
it. I loved the way Alistair utilized the referee, but it was still like kind of clean. You know, it wasn't like the dirtiest thing where the referee's knocked out. He did something crazy. He just grabbed onto the ref, kind of took
Yeah.
advantage of the loophole.
Mhm.
Black Mass knocks him out. I can deal with that. Hey, like,
I love his finisher, man.
I love that
That
finisher.
roundhouse,
yeah,
that
it's great.
Especially when someone's, like, running and he just turns around and kicks them.
Exactly.
Like, I'm pretty sure he did it to, like, The Miz. Like, one time and literally just knocked him
Black
out cold.
Mass is like the top tier sellers. It's like
Exactly.
the greatest thing you'll ever.
I always liked when he like
It's
lifts
always
them with
perfect.
their foot too, and like
Yeah.
if they're crumpled.
Oh,
and
yeah.
lift them
I
with the foot
remember
and just bam.
Yeah, Miz takes a great Black Mass.
Adam Cole did.
Adam Cole did. It
Oh,
reminds me, like, think about the best Sweet Chin music sellers. It's like Randy Orton's like one of the top of my list. Like his body shuts down when he gets Sweet Chin music.
Like when Stone Cold hits
Yeah.
Austin Theory with a stunner.
Yeah.
And the dude just went flying.
I'll still always give it to Scott
miss
Hall where
Austin
he just
Theory.
does a little back hop and
Yeah.
right to his back. Vince got the worst ones and did the worst ones.
Oh my God, his little seizure.
Just never forget that Stone Cold stunned
The latest one
stunned the
that he-
president.
The latest stunner that Vince took a while ago was during WrestleMania when Stone Cold came out,
was
and
so
that
old,
was
though.
terrible.
Yeah, I thought his
Yeah.
quads
That
ripped
was-
again.
That was when
I was nervous for him.
when
honestly.
Pat McAfee was fighting Austin Theory, wasn't
Yep.
it?
Yep. And Austin.
McAfee took a good one too.
Oh,
definitely
I
wanna
liked
talk about
McAfee's.
Yeah.
Montez Ford, who got hit with a stunner and then was just sitting
Oh yeah,
straight
with
up,
the
spitting-
beer.
spitting the beer up.
Those are usually my favorite. They stunned and they just stand
Yeah.
there. And you're like, oh, here's a second. Boom.
You can't mention Stone Cold without Byron Saxton and 316 day during COVID, and he's just like, he's trying to speak up to their Stone Cold's trying to talk to the crowd, and it's just Byron Saxton responding to him do you remember this?
I remember that.
Like it feels like it was so long ago, but this happened like 4 years ago.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's so crazy. That was 4 years ago.
Uh,
Goodness gracious.
what happened to Byron Saxton? What is he doing?
I think he's still
like
doing
backstage.
interviewing.
okay. He's still backstaging. Okay,
He wasn't bad on them.
I thought it was Kathy Kelly and who's the other girl? Jessica. Is it Jessica?
Jessica Carr. Well, I
No,
thought
that's the
a ref.
referee.
That's a ref.
No, who's the other girl? I know it's Kathy Kelly. The other one's on Raw right now. What's her name?
Caleb Braxton?
No,
that it?
she just left.
She
No,
just
no,
left.
she
No,
left.
she's like, I don't know. I don't think I don't know. She's tan. I know she's tan.
I exactly know what you're talking
I
about. She has the
apologize,
blue
Tan
eyes.
Chick.
I feel so bad that I can't remember your name.
She has like the blue eyes. She's like she does
know
like the
who it is
posts.
now.
She does like the posts.
Kathy Redmond.
Yep,
Yep.
yep.
Yeah.
Kathy Redmond. That's who it is. I did not realize Byron Saxton was still in that group. Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of commentators too, I think there's something going on with Wade Barrett and
Yeah,
Nikki
they said
Bella.
Wade Barrett got let go or something like that. I was reading something earlier about it or something. Like he's not on commentary
I
anymore.
doubt he got let go, but probably he's not in
That's what I heard. Is like
commentary
not in
anymore
commentary
because of the
anymore.
whole Nikki Bella type of deal.
What's going on with that?
I didn't even hear anything about it until like I saw a little
I
bit this
saw
morning.
that Nikki got mad at him on X, and was like made some comments about it. But I didn't investigate into what the comments that he said were.
I forgot what it was, but Wade Barrett, he made some comments, but I guess he was trying to be in character, and Nikki Bella took it the wrong way to the
Was
point.
it her kicking the air?
I believe during her match with Becky or something like that, he said something and it just rubbed her the wrong way, and she posted it on social media or something. I don't know.
I don't want to ruin our future before we even get started.
Or diving deep into things like that.
But like, dude, in her case, you just got here, bro. Come on, like everybody. CM Punk's even happy for like the first time in like a gazillion years. The only time we ever seen Punk happy was when he's at home with his wife, and everywhere else he's like,
and his dog. Don't
yeah,
forget his dog.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry.
Can't forget Larry.
Larry was
But-
in the booking chair last night. Did you see that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
But-
That's crazy.
But my point being is like everybody has like a good vibe going on right now.
Definitely feel the same way. Yeah.
Happiness, and it's like, all right, here,
Mhm.
come on back, Nikki, since you need a job now. Welcome back, legend. And it's just like, oh, the first thing we hear is, oh, you have this little issue going on, or it rubbed you the wrong way. I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
And the thing is, the only thing she had to do was just pull Wade to the side and just talk to him instead of like posting it on social media. And now it's like, if Wade is really removed from the commentary just because of this, honestly, it's pretty stupid. It's really stupid. But at the end of the day, we weren't back there.
Yeah, we
but
don't
it's
know what
like,
happened.
it's just perspective wise. Like, come on, we got to be better than that. No pun intended. Well, actually, full pun intended. Got to be better than that.
There was a pun there. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, better, man. Do better. Get better. Be better.
I
just
understand.
feel like
Yeah.
I just feel like WWE is progressing.
Yeah.
And they have no time for regression.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
if everyone's like, everybody's moving in this wheel, and then Nikki's just like, yeah, let me just stick my arm right in the middle of the wheel there, stop everything, stop the traction. It's like,
Yeah,
why?
and it's like
Why?
one bad apple could really just ruin everything. I'm not saying she's an entirely bad apple, but just there's a better decision. she had a better option,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. And Wade really brings life into the commentary as well too. But since, especially now, it's like now they have to have Michael Cole do double duty, or even Corey Graves do double duty. And it's, yeah, you still have Joe Tessitore, but now it's like,
He
okay,
wasn't even there yesterday.
yeah, so it makes you, because of football prop, most
Right.
likely
Oh, yeah,
football.
yeah.
I was thinking, I was like,
So-
did they bring like Michael Cole and Corey Graves just because
Yeah.
AJ was there? Is that the reason?
Yeah,
And then I saw the news about Barrett today, and I was like, oh.
Well,
yeah, and it just sucks because Nikki Bella, it's like, come on now, man. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not gonna lie. Ever since she's came back, she's been cooked on the mic twice and started stuff with Barrett. Well, Barrett and her have been getting into it, but those things that have been said about her,
From Becky cooking her, and
they just love to bring up the fact that she's.
and it's
with
like,
John
you know,
Cena.
she's not a bad person,
Yeah,
but the decisions she makes aren't the wisest one. that makes
I'll
sense.
throw a
Be
little
reality.
positivity in there for her because it just feels like we're kind of cooking her right now. But you know, the fact that she was okay with Becky saying the thing, because obviously she had to know a little something
Yeah,
to bring up her Cena relationship
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and just things going on. It takes a lot of professionalism to do that because
Oh, yeah.
you can go the opposite route to where you know you have the Charlotte Tiffany,
and Tiffany
happen,
thing. Yeah, exactly.
where you don't discuss with Charlotte if that's a sensitive spot for her.
Yeah,
And you know, now Nikki's kind of like free game. I can take that. You know, I don't care type of deal. That's
Yeah.
what makes wrestling kind of fun when you're able to do those things. I mean, heck, not to this AEW, but Christians going out talking about people's fathers. It's like, you know, it might be bad for some people, but you know, if they're okay with it, everyone's like, oh my God. You know, it just kind of elevates Christian. Obviously, he probably checks where everyone first, but wrestling has that edge again when you can kind of do that, blur the lines between, you know, scripted fiction and,
Yep.
and then things of that nature, and what's real, what's not.
exactly. And it shows you how true, how professional they are. So it's pretty much just saying the same thing that you said. But I agree, though.
Two things I got. Sorry, you want to go first, Tony?
No, you go ahead.
So one thing is with what they say. Do you think Becky got the okay to say what she did about Ozzy Osbourne in his hometown? Did you see that? Like,
Yeah,
she
heck
got
no.
some backlash about
no.
that, like from Ozzy's
I
daughter.
think
That was why. That was a wild thing to say. Like,
since that just happened not too long ago, his passing.
I feel like that was too soon.
It's too soon, and I think Becky, how the way she delivered it, she probably meant for it to be a different way, but it just came out
yeah, I saw
in
that.
a way where it's like,
Yeah, I saw Ozzy's daughter kind of was like, you know, you basically garbage for that. And I was like, I want to know if they got the okay or they didn't, because
I think that Becky just doing her thing.
yeah,
then it kind of brings me to like MJF, like that boy.
he don't care. He don't care.
Like,
Here
I
you
don't
are.
like half the things he says. It's okay. He just says what he says.
Yeah,
Because like some of the things that he says, I'm like, jeez, I don't think he could say that.
people
like
liked it though.
Like when he looked right at Darby Allin and said the Raw person died that night, like when he got into
Yeah,
that
I
accident with his uncle.
Yeah.
When his uncle died, I was like, that is crazy. That was a wild thing to say.
There's certain people you just give the mic to and just say, screw it. But I wanted to get to Hunter because he did have a point.
It slipped my mind what I was gonna say. So
Ah.
I was just gonna, it's just really certain wrestlers though. It's really nice that they respect each other's boundaries for the most part before just going in on them. But who knows with MJF, and he could just say anything.
Man,
That's all. I can't really say
and then
much
some
about
people-
it.
then some people's characters though is predicated off of them doing that though. It's just them being themselves. If they're out there being scripted and I'm gonna beat you down tonight, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And people
And
can't
are
connect
like,
with that. People
Who's
can't
this
connect.
dude?
Yeah,
Like,
people
get
can't
him
connect.
off my screen. It's like,
Yeah.
bro,
People
nobody
can't
trying to
connect.
hear that, bro. That's why I was so mad at Tiffy, bro. That was some BS she said yesterday. I was livid. I'm gonna kick her right in the eye of the storm.
She
And I miss with Tiffy, but I'm like, Tiffy ain't say that, bro.
she's I think what she mentioned too, I'm not sure if she said it on X or it was one of the social media sites. She's trying to be a likable character because, you know, the fans made her into a baby face, but she's a natural heel at heart. But that was a corny line, though.
It'll happen organically. It takes the right person for them to not want her to be. So it's like, you know, she's champ right now.
Yeah.
She has the belt for a while. Sooner or later, people might get tired of the run.
Mm-hmm.
When they get tired of the run, it's going to be one person. Who knows who it is? I know it's not Jade because the people aren't really fully behind Jade, if we're being honest, at all places. But, you know, when that one person comes up, let's just use Alexa, for example.
Yeah.
People love Alexa. Man, I can't wait for her to win, and then Tiffy wins again or something. Like, boo her. Hey, screw this. And then next thing you know, Tiffy's like, you people don't appreciate me. Y'all don't appreciate greatness. And then next thing you know, she's back to herself again.
Yeah.
Just whoever it is, just don't give the belt to Nia Jax, please.
Yeah,
just don't give the belt to her.
She's been having good matches though.
Well,
she actually had
I
a
just
solid
think she
match
don't
with.
need the title.
She doesn't need the title.
Yeah.
She's the Braun Strowman, the Big Show. She just let her go
Keep doing her
destroy
thing.
stuff, have good matches. She doesn't need anything. Right?
That last Nia match was fire.
I was just going to, yup.
Yeah, she's been having good matches. She just doesn't need the title. But I remember what I was going to say. I was going to take us a little, still on wrestling topic. So obviously we all know the Jacksonville Jaguars are owned by AEW owner's dad.
Right.
Yeah.
So the WWE posted yesterday all 32 NFL teams compared to a wrestler. Who did you guys think they compared the Jacksonville Jaguars to?
Oh, a wrestler?
Yep.
Oh, I watched that. I forgot.
It's current wrestlers?
It's a current wrestler, yep.
Let's
Dang.
see, Jaguars.
It is not a male, by the way.
It is not a male, female.
Yep.
Dude, I
Was
forgot.
it- I was going to say, would it be Jade? But
Nope.
Jags.
Mid card or upper card?
Jags.
Low card.
Low card. That's tough. Because the only one I could think of off the top of my head, B-Fab.
I was talking.
Similar idea.
Mission.
Go Raw.
Go Raw.
Go Raw.
Not Kairi
No
Sane.
Diddy.
The only girls I could think of like on Raw is like Kairi Sane.
She's tagging, I think, with Natalia right now.
Oh,
Oh,
Maxine.
Maxine Dupree.
The Jaguars got Maxine Dupree.
That's some hate.
The Browns got the Miz.
Yeah.
Well, that makes
Yeah.
sense because he's from
Yeah.
Cleveland.
You want to know, and this is random, but I caught it while they were in Chicago. So you notice Becky goes out and she's cooking like the city of
She
Chicago.
didn't call out
She
the
did not
Bears.
mention the Bears because Seth Rollins
Says a Bears
is an
fan.
avid
I was
Bears-
waiting for
I
it
was
too,
waiting for
yeah.
it. I'm like, there's no way she's about to cook the Bears
I saw-
right in front of Seth Rollins.
I
Like,
thought the same thing. I was like watching. I'm like, isn't like Seth Rollins like a Bears fan, like a Chicago fan?
she went to
Like,
the White Sox suck, the Cubs suck.
The man from Iowa, and he's a Bears fan.
calling it this year. You're gonna see Seth Rollins and
Man,
CM
she
Punk in
disrespect
a
Kobe
seat
White.
together watching the Bears game. Calling it.
It'll be like when Priest goes to all the Yankees games, and he's always with like, I think like 1-2 was with like Liv Morgan, and then he went with Raquel, and
He was
yeah.
with Lola, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
with
with Lola,
He's
too.
dating Lola Vice or whatever. Lola, was it Lola?
Yeah, Lola Vice.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
is
actually
it-
like
is it-
dating.
Are
Hey,
they
they're
officially
probably,
now?
they're probably,
That's cool.
we're not diving into their business, but
Pri-
you know, they're just
Priest. Can we say the praises of Priest real quick? Like he was like one of the most overhated champions, but he put on good matches.
I loved it.
He just didn't have any meaningful like big feuds besides the Finn stuff.
Yeah.
But everyone's been hating on him, but he continuously
He's a
puts
good
on
worker.
good matches.
Yeah.
And he's like in his late 30s, I think. He's like doing really, really well. Like
Yeah.
Priest, Drew, he's been having good matches. And I feel like he got overly hated. And now he's becoming very underrated.
I believe it's crazy that you mentioned he's 30. I think he's actually 40, which is
Okay.
wild.
I knew he was up
him
there
in
in
LA.
age. 'Cause he's-
because
LA
it took
Knight.
him a while. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
because he
clawing
talks
his way.
about wrestling like wrestlers who haven't really wrestled in quite a few longer years.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
So-
insane, man.
But I think he
Great
needs some.
worker.
He needs a little bit of praise.
You think how the way Priest is getting that treatment, do you think is, I wouldn't say it's similar to Baron Corbin's treatment back then?
I just think Baron Corbin had go away heat. He had the heat like Charlotte did. The fans are like, we just don't want to see you anymore. We don't hate you because you're bad or anything. We just don't
Yeah.
want to see you anymore. Because he got put into like, the McMahons called him out because he was a GM and was like, you're the reason Raw's terrible. And it wasn't because the matches they were putting together weren't great. The feud sucked. It was just like, they were just like, it's your fault. It's all your fault, Baron Corbin. Like, We're turning in record low profits because of you.
He got the short end of the stick, honestly.
That dog food over with
He's a
Roman
great
feud.
worker in the ring.
I
man.
love the
Like-
way he was able to make anything work, though. It's like, bro, you're gonna go out there, throw a mustard stain on your shirt, grow your hair out.
I love this
And
whole list
Bum
character.
Corbin was like my favorite dude ever because he was really trying to get at. He was a hustler. I ain't gonna lie. He went to the ring, asked John Cena, "Hey, can I have some money, man? You in some movies?" John Cena gave me $20. What is this? You're in freaking movies, $20. John Cena hit him with the attitude adjustment, took his 20 back, and then he laid someone out and tried to sign the contract for the WWE Championship too.
I think it was recently.
No,
No.
Yeah, what was that? That was Roman, was it?
It was a match against Roman. It might have been Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finn
I
was
think you're
signing the
right.
contract.
It was
Baron
Finn.
Corbin laid him down. This is my chance. I'm tired of being a bum. And then somebody else laid him out. I think it was Cena.
No, it was
Or-
that was I think his like Mania feud or one of his big feuds was the actual person it was Cena. You're right.
It was Cena because Cena laid him out.
Yeah.
And then signed his name. And then Roman, because Roman wasn't interested in fighting John Cena. And
Yeah.
that was like his first return after a while. He had the green.
I remember that.
I'll never forget when they put Baron Corbin with JBL and JBL wore a suit that was built for like the Incredible Hulk and not him.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
He was like
suit.
drowning in his own suit, and I'm like, JBL is a professional. Why is he? What is going on here?
I remember. That was a short little stint right there.
Yeah, that was very short. That's on par with Darren Young and Bob Backlund.
I think, speaking of JBL, I think they're trying to have Josh Briggs kind of like his style in the ring kind of like resemble JBL. I think Josh Briggs, he's doing the clothesline from hell now too. So
I've
I
talked
think
about it. One of my favorite matches has been that Josh Briggs
Obafemi and
match.
Dijak.
Match. I loved that match. So I don't care what they do with him as long as he just keeps having good matches with
Yeah,
them.
it's nice to see the improvement.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
from where people are in NXT to what they're growing to.
Yeah.
It's it's amazing. Someone like Briggs, I mean, heck, Javon Evans kind of was already just.
And he's
amazing.
getting better on the mic
Who's
too.
the other one on TNA? Leon Slater, right?
Yeah, Leon, he does the Swanton and 450.
bro,
Yeah,
like,
that
them
dude is
dudes
insane.
Are nuts, and I just know they're gonna be in the ring together. One of them.
I worry with Javon Evans if he goes to the main roster, they cannot put him in the Ricochet like mold where it's like, oh, he's just a guy who can get beat every week. Because I think that's really what hurt Ricochet. Everyone loved Ricochet, but then he wouldn't win. Or then when he did win, he win in like the weirdest way possible.
Yeah.
So like I like him. I don't want him to get to that point.
I think that's why they're trying to like trying to build Javon.
Yeah.
And I think they're probably going to try to play with him. Like, they may have him do like a heel roll for a little bit, like later on down the line to see what he can do. Then I think they may try to call him up to the main roster.
I think
Possibly.
he can be a heel because he already has the mannerisms. Like I remember when Sean Spears. Yeah, listen here, kid. I'm tired of hearing kid. I'ma duff you. Like bro, it's just like, man, just take that anger and just put it towards a good guy now, and people find a reason to hate you anyway. So
I do have a question, just posing down the line, because we're kind of in a little bit. It's not a lull. We have WrestlePalooza coming up in Survivor Series, not too far away.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any early Royal Rumble winner predictions yet?
Oh, Akira Tozawa.
Once
Alright.
again, we're going back to me, Lindsay, and Josh. Or Josh, you're going away, and Jacob. Okay. You chill over here. We don't know you.
Hey, man,
anymore.
just-
Hunter, Jacob, Lindsay, and this light post here.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Akira
Not,
Tozawa. I don't care what anyone
not
says. Akira
too
Tozawa,
cool,
man.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
People sleep on Akira Tozawa's in-ring skills, man.
Yeah, I don't really want to see Cody Rhodes versus Akira Tozawa at Mania.
Yeah.
I don't need
Hey,
to
don't
see the
let that be a
battle of the
sleeper.
blonde hair guys.
No
But
one didn't want to see
maybe-
Funaki and Edge, and guess what?
But to think about it,
That wasn't at
Maybe
Mania.
an
It-
Aleister Black.
It was a regular show.
it really depends on how far this Punk Rollins things go. Because if Rollins is really running the WWE like he's been doing, and he still has the title
They could do
up to
Punk.
Mania, they'll probably go Punk to finally finish.
The
finish
story.
that. Basically, finish the
Have
story.
Punk win at the night too.
Which I don't think too many people are. Yeah, exactly.
He's
Don't
going to
think
lose
too
on
many
night one and re-win on night two.
But then you think about, Okay, who else is at the top? Right now you got Rollins and you got Cody, right? So
Yeah. Who's gonna face Cody?
who's gonna face Cody? Cody's so big, it's hard for me to see him as a night one guy, but it could be that way because of how Seth's storyline is going.
Yeah.
So it really just depends on how that develops. I don't see Cody losing the title anytime soon to anyone. So
Yeah.
who is a good opponent for Cody? And then the thing is, would it have to be a heel? Because you kind of don't want to do the face thing. May the best man win. No.
I honestly think further down the road, it's gonna be Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes eventually.
Ooh. Yeah,
Heel Randy against Cody Rhodes.
We've been waiting on it.
They're
It's like
That could be the
They're
championship at
teasing it.
WrestleMania, maybe.
I
Not
think
like
that
Randy
could be a
Orton winning.
Randy end of my career match. Like Randy's not gonna go too much longer. Man's got really bad shoulders, but I think that's gonna be like if Cody's the champion when he's like, all right, I'm thinking about retiring, like maybe contract's running out or whatever. I think that will be his last feud. Is that him and Randy or him and Cody? But they won't build it like that. So that's what worries me about it.
Like, I don't think they build it like as like a Royal Rumble winner. I still think Punk could win it. Probably
Yeah.
if that's the way they want to go. I feel like an underrated one that I kind of wish won would be Aleister Black. I think that would be kind of interesting, but I don't think they would push Aleister Black that far yet.
Or let's say if they build him up, Angelo Dawkins.
I'm just saying this. I'll be
That
fine
would
with
be
that.
different.
There was only one person in the WWE that I don't want to see win the Royal Rumble or be champion for a while. That's Gunther. I don't know if anyone
forgot
else.
about Gunther.
I don't know if anyone else is a big fan of Gunther.
I love Gunther. So
See,
His-
I'm not a big fan of Gunther.
His IC run was awesome, but his world title run, I think he just didn't have enough.
yeah, I think we talked about it on the one podcast
Yeah.
and touched upon it, which he was a great IC champion that
Yeah.
just wasn't ready for the world title.
Yeah.
I just feel like his promos like just aren't there yet.
It's,
It could eventually get there.
Oh.
I just feel like I haven't seen like a great promo from him.
he's
Maybe it's I'm missing a promo.
it's like with his promos, I would say maybe the delivery is a little but it's like he's witty. He's very witty with his promos. What were you gonna say?
I love his presence, Joe. He feels like a top tier champion.
Yeah.
And
He reminds me of Suit Jericho.
I'm the best in the world at what I do. Do you understand what I am telling you right now? Like, man, I love Suit Jericho, bro.
You're telling me that's not how Gunther is when he talks? He's like, I am the best in the
He
world
really-
at what I
He really
do.
is. He really
Like,
is.
Dude, I was
That's
just
good.
thinking about
That's a good take.
like at Royal Rumble. I mean, I don't know who's gonna win it. I can picture a return though, which is Ilya Dragunov.
Ooh,
We haven't seen him in a good
for
while.
a year and a half.
yeah.
That could be
It
interesting.
depends on how severe his injury was.
They
but-
said he's actually. I think I read something the other day. He was set to return any time now.
They're just trying to figure out when.
I thought he had a setback. Was the thing they were saying? Like he was ready to
did.
return, but then he had a setback. So
Yeah,
he
I-
did.
it just depends. It's no point of wasting a return like that, especially with a lot of wrestling fans that know of him.
Yeah.
It's like, this dude's awesome. Don't waste his return. Just be like, hey, Ilya's returning on Raw next week. The end. Like, bro, come on, bro.
see, I was gonna kind of throw one out of the box. Like I want an LA Knight turn, and I want him to win it. I think an LA Knight heel turn where he kind of plays like a heelish, kind of like almost like not Hollywood Rock, but when he was like, I'm better than you, I'm the greatest, and then I'm gonna destroy you on the mic kind of rock. I want to see that versus Cody.
I think they're teasing that a little bit on Raw, like from Raw this past Monday.
Yeah,
Well, today is September 6th, just so you guys know.
it is.
And yeah, I think they're teasing that a little bit. The only question is, since they just moved LA Knight to Raw, I'm wondering how they would incorporate him
They
back
don't.
to SmackDown.
They don't. There's no brand surprise thing right
You got
now.
a point though.
I mean,
Unfortunately.
Becky was on SmackDown, and she's the women IC champion.
That's true.
And Seth is the world champion. So
You got a point.
They do
That's
not care
true.
about
You know
brands.
how they fix that. I'm just bringing this guy in. I'm bringing him in as special guest to this week. Stuff like they just kind of had to do
Yeah.
that because they're in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to take advantage of that.
If they need to make the
For
crowd
sure.
or whatever happen, they will. I mean, they switched Naomi from SmackDown to Raw just because she won it.
Yeah.
That's
if he
true.
wins the Royal Rumble, he can switch. It doesn't matter. But I've been wanting to win Money in the Bank for a couple of years now. Just let him have a title reign. He's not getting any younger. It'd be really, really cool. You help build up LA Knight, make him feel a little bit more severe. Like, what is he missing? He's good. He's fine in the ring. He's great on the mic.
He's gotten way better.
He's
ring
got the
since first time.
crowd support.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been the best spokesperson from Slim Jim since Randy Savage. So it's like
he ain't really lost clean since like 5-2 for real.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, but like every other match is this person interrupts or that person in a multi-man match stopped them from winning. It's like sooner or later that could turn into the heel turn you're talking about. It's like, I'm just tired of people screwing me over. You know what? Screw this. Screw you people. Screw you. Screw you. Yeah. No. And I'm like, no, you can't take away the yeah. I just did.
Yeah.
No more yeah. Throw LA Knight in a suit.
Oh, he could do the Daniel Bryan nose instead.
Man. Man, Daniel Bryan was a menace around that time too. Freaking wood belt.
Oh man.
I just remember he gets hurt at WrestleMania 30. I was there. I watched that whole show.
Mm-hmm.
Then he comes back the next year, is in the IC title picture, and he just becomes a SmackDown GM for a while. It's like, man, I know it was injuries, but man, that fall down was so hard. And then he won the world title. I was like, whoa, okay. Because I always thought Vince was like, I always thought he just didn't like this guy. He's like, oh, he's too short. He's too indie.
Hey, he's a B+ player.
Yeah, B+. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. What a big dig. Yeah.
You know, and I'm kind of like salty and cheap, like that he left out the door before like Triple H kind of
took over,
started cooking, and so I mean, hey.
Well, apparently Vince loved Bryan after like WrestleMania 30 and everything, and wanted to keep him. It was just AEW offered him a lot more money, I guess.
And I think Daniel Bryan, he was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do something different. Just explore, probably.
I mean, it's similar to how Edge was. You know, it wasn't like a WWE thing. It's like, man, I feel like I got a lot more left, and there's a lot of different matchups over there right now
that he wants to do.
That no one's ever seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, you see me versus Cena again, or me versus, Roman again.
Yeah.
Edge did cook with like a few of his Roman encounters though when he came back.
Oh, yeah.
I think him and Adam Cole are the two biggest what ifs if they don't sign with AEW that are positive for WWE. Because SmackDown kind of gets retooled and reshaped. You get Cody in a little bit later. A Bryan versus Cody match would have been great. We didn't get to see that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you Bryan and Bryan leaving is like one of the biggest. I think if he doesn't leave, I think he still does a lot of good stuff in WWE. Adam Cole, if he goes to the main roster and Vince sees somewhat of Shawn Michaels in him, I think Adam Cole would have been great.
Right.
That Undisputed Era, man, we were really anticipating them on the main roster.
Adam Cole never even got to the main roster, did he?
None of Undisputed Era did.
Mm-mm. He wrestled a little bit just due to like the brand, the Survivor Series.
Cole versus Bryan on when they all got trapped in Saudi Arabia, and so they brought up NXT to help fill that SmackDown show.
Yeah.
That Adam Cole Daniel Bryan match is really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Man.
Now just imagine he goes to the main roster. I mean, I think him and Seth Rollins would have had a great match.
Especially that was like, I wouldn't necessarily say prime Seth Rollins, but Seth
like,
still flipping.
Yeah, that's Monday Night Messiah.
Kind of.
Monday Night Messiah.
Survivor
Rollins.
Series when they threw in NXT.
Yeah.
With Keith Lee.
Keith Lee had that showing, bro, and he hit the spirit bomb on. Dude, was it Roman?
It was Roman.
And he won it.
I was like, he's going to do it, Keith Lee.
You know what was the weirdest part about that is Gunther's eliminated like super early on. I think he's like pinned like almost
Damian
immediately.
Priest was eliminated too.
Priest. It was Priest.
Priest.
Yeah.
Priest is the one who's eliminated early, and everyone that was before that was when they thought he was still like Undertaker-esque.
Keith Lee, man, and then
That
after
was
the
freaking nature.
hard fought effort, get the fist bump from Roman. I'm like, oh yeah, we lock it in.
Yeah.
This dude's next. I was wrong.
As soon as he
and
went
it
to
wasn't
Bearcat.
his fault. And it wasn't his fault. Next thing you know, he's the Bearcat.
We were like,
oh,
just threw in the
boy.
towel. Heck, even Brock Lesnar gave Keith Lee the nod when he
Yeah.
came in at the Royal
Ooh,
Rumble.
big boy.
Russell.
Man, they literally,
Hey.
all the wrestlers, everyone laid it out on a platter. All you had to do was execute and bring him up as Keith Lee. Now we're going to call you the Bearcat.
Yeah, and then he left, and has he even been seen since? Besides that one WrestleMania Hall of Fame thing where he actually popped out behind somebody during an interview.
Oh, yeah. Most
Like-
definitely.
I mean, he's with Meechin, so.
Yeah, Meechin needs a little bit of a shout out too. She's been having really good matches.
Yeah,
I think she needs a push for sure.
I think she.
I think they should give when they take the belt off Julia.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's.
Meechin might be the one that needs
She
to take
deserves
it.
a U.S. Women's title feud because it was her and Chelsea were the ones for the inaugural one. I thought she had a chance of winning it all.
Yeah.
So she needs at least a run with it. I'm not saying she needs to be Tiffy, but I agree with you. She does need to get that push where she gets that title.
Yep. But anyway, that concludes our episode of Wrestling with Progression. Jacob, do you have any last few words?
Oh, really? Just like and subscribe.
Give them a salute, man. You got the John Cena hood. You gotta look at the camera, man. Yeah. You gotta do it one more time, man. You gotta. Yeah.
Like and subscribe, or I'll take one of your chains through the screens, and I'll come back with 3 chains, 4 chains, maybe even a 5th, and another beer like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, but like and subscribe, and what he said. Just like and subscribe. Just like and subscribe. Just like and subscribe. Just like and subscribe.
Where's the
Just
off
like and
button for this
subscribe.
thing?
Just like and subscribe. Oh, my fault. Yeah.
There we go.
But thank you for joining us, guys. Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la.